I'll tell you what I was thinking about the other day, VooTubers. I was thinking about how, well, we don't seem to have enough resources in the world, do we? No, we don't. Everybody's scrabbling around for the last bit of this, that and the bleeding other, and we seem to rape the poor old earth, don't we? That's what all the greenies keep telling us, don't they? Yes, all these save the bleeding earth and one thing and another going on, don't they, VooTubers? Honestly, if you bleed near rate the way they go, I've got to save planet, got to save bleeding planet. Yes, we do. Well, because apparently we used to, our planet used to be repleted. Yes, it was fecund, VooTubers. It was fecund and overflowing, it was, VooTubers. One could barely believe how fecund it was, VooTubers. No one could. Oh, I don't know where I got that from. Anyway, it was fecund, yeah. In other worwords, it had a load of bleed and everything on it, didn't it? It had enough wood to feed, well, to keep people warm, and the orchards and fruit used to feed the population. And then, of course, when you get yourself across to other countries, warmer climes, they found gold mines, they found diamond mines, they found a load of uranium mines, what they need to wash up the old, I don't know what they wash it up, I think nuclear weapons or something or other. I mean, don't quote me on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a geologist. I'm not an anythingologist, really. But anyway, yes, so uranium and titanium and lithium and all these bleeding things. And apparently, when you get your digital devices, and we've all got a digital device, haven't we, ladies? Yeah, all of them have got, well, they've got a chip in them. Yes, they have, and I'm not talking about the type I like, the ones you can scoff with a bit of vinegar and salt. No, VooTubers, they've got what they call microchips in them. Yes, they bloody well have. Every digital device known to mankind has got them in them. Yes, they have. Yeah, your iPads, your bleeding phones, your laptops, your watches, your Fitbits, your unfitbits, anything. They've all got these, well, they've got these microchips in them. And apparently they get them off of what they are called dirty minerals. Yes, and what they do is they've got, well, mainly in the Congo. I'll be back on here another time to tell you all about the Congo, because that is a very sad situation on, yes, that is VooTubers. I mean, it's enough to make me bleed and cry. But anyway, in the Congo, they mine them. They send little kids down holes to get up these little bits of minerals. And then, well, they get ripped off, basically, don't they? They probably just get a bowl of rice and bleeding wheat for doing it and putting their life on the line. But anyway, so we're running out of all these dirty minerals, and it's basically the Chinese what produce all these items, don't they? They're very well as well, cheeky chonks, don't they? Oh, did I say that? Anyway, so they do. They produce all this stuff using these dirty minerals and one thing and another. And everybody's weeping and wailing and saying, we've got to save the world, we've got to save the world. Mainly on TikTok using these devices, don't they? Oh, look at me, look at me. Even that barnacle that stuck themselves up above the M25 the other week, she filmed herself on a bleeding iPhone, what probably was mined by little children in the Congo, to get the dirty minerals needed to, well, to power the device so she could get herself up on a garret above the M25 and film herself saying, look at me saving the bleeding planet, stupid mare. But anyway, and I was thinking about that the other day, you know, I was VooTubers, because I was thinking, they keep saying to everybody, they keep saying, oh, we're running out of divorces, we are. Oh no, it's not divorces, is it? That's Prince Charles. No, resources. It was resources, yeah. We're running out of resources, they kept saying. Yeah, wow, we're running out of resources worldwide because we've raped the planet. Yes, we have. Yes, VooTube gods. And I use the R word in connection with, well, as a metaphor for the planet, really, and what we're doing to it, VooTube gods. So please don't strike this down. I mean, for God's sake, they strike me down enough, don't they? I don't think the VooTube gods like me. Maybe I need some more dirty bleeding minerals or something. That's what I need to do, yes. So, where was I? Yes, planetary resources. They're all being wiped out and used and abused and willy-nilly, VooTubers. And I was thinking to myself the other day, I was cleaning the bogs. To be fair, up Downing Street, not in Downing Street, it was a few doors along. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where I was, to be honest. I mean, in the end, the police moved me on. But I was in the general vicinity. I was cleaning the bogs. And I started thinking, you know, about all these resources, what the world needs. You know what we need to do? Because I'm like that, I am. I'm kind of a bit intellectually challenging or something. That's what they used to say at school. That's what teachers used to say. They used to say, oh, Gertie, you are intellectually challenged or something or other. So anyway, I was on the list. They used to say I was special. So that always cheered me up. So anyway, and I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, well, Gertie Rude, you know what they want to do? And obviously I always answer myself, because do you know what I mean? There's no point in having a conversation. So I said, well, what do they need to do, Gertie Rude? And I said, well, it's as simple as this, Gertie Rude. What they need to do, they need to get themselves down to the Antarctica. She said, no, Gertie Rude did, in my head. Yes. Oh, Gertie Rude said, well, that's what you need to do. Why, said Gertie Rude, you know, the one in my head. Why? And the other Gertie Rude, me, said, well, because if you think of it, the Antarctica is a great big continent. Yes, it is. And albeit covered by ice. Yes. And I thought to myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saving up to get myself a Jackery. Yes. And I know what you're saying, don't be rude on Voodoo. A Jackery is a solar-powered generator. Yes, it is. It's a newfangled thing. Apparently it was invented by somebody, don't know who. Somebody invented it. So, and I could get myself on a container ship or something. Probably I'll do a bit of cleaning. To be honest, that's a good idea. Because I'll probably pay my voyage then, won't I? I'll pay my ticket, but just do a bit of cleaning. And then when we get down to Antarctica, I'm going to get my Jackery out, and I'm going to take my, well, do you know what? I'm going to take the hairdryer. There you go, Voodoo first. And I'm going to plug it into the Jackery, and I'm going to start melting that there ice. Yes, I am, because I thought to myself, I had a good thunk, and I thought, you know what's under that ice, don't you? Why do you think God would make the earth round like this? And you can go that way around it. And on top, you've got, well, you've got an ice frozen crust on top. And you've got an ice frozen crust on the bottom as well, haven't you? And I wonder why the good Lord did that. Well, what we need to do is we need to melt it, don't we, Voodoo first? Because we've been all around the world, haven't we? A bit like Lisa Stansfield. Do you remember 1989? So she reckons she went all around the world looking for a baby, but she didn't. Do you know what I mean? She's talking shit. So, we've been all around the world and we've raped the world of all its worldly and global resources, haven't we, Voodoo viewers? We've done in the Amazon, we've done in the Congo, we've done in most parts of Africa and everywhere else. You've only got to look at, well, they're tucking into China, that's as good as done as well. So I thought, if I got myself down to the Antarctica with a Jackery and started melting the ice, I might actually find some gold mines. Do you know what I mean? Because why would God create an earth and make one continent actually just have ice on it and there's nothing underneath it? Of course there's bleeding earth underneath it. And the question is, what is in that earth? This is what I want to know. There's probably, like every other bleeding continent across the whole globe, I bet you anything, there's gold mines, there's diamond mines, there's uranium, there's plutonium, there's lithium, there's lithium and thatium. I bet you anything. I bet you anything. I bet you as sure as X is X. Yes, that's what they want to do. They want to start melting that bleeding ice and getting their thieving hands on all the resources underneath it. So I thought, I'm going to get in there first. Yes, I am. And then I found out, well, apparently a few years ago, I think it was before the lockdown, to be honest, I think it probably was. They went down there. You know, I think they had a bit of a party. I think Bill Clinton went down there. And that John Kerry bloke. And I think the Pope went down. And then the Greek Orthodox Pope went down. I think old Putin went down. And I thought to myself, well, probably they like penguins. Do you know what I mean? They probably went down because they thought, well, we ain't got shit all to do, so we go down to the Antarctica and we get ourselves filmed with some penguins, because then we can look like we're ecological and we're sort of all for the natural environment and all that crap. Yeah, but they missed the trick, really, because while they were there, they should have took their Jackery generators, shouldn't they? They should have took their Jackery generators with a Voodoo. That's what they should have done. Because if they'd have took their Jackery generators with them and just took an airdryer, well, while they're taking photographs with the penguins, one thing and another, they could have been melting the ice, couldn't they? Eh? They could have done. Do you know what I mean? They just don't think, do they? Stupid. Nothing goes in. So that's what I reckon we should all do. We should all get a Jackery generator and get ourselves down to the Antarctica. Because we should stake a little bit of land and say, this here land is ours. Yes, it is, and I am plugging my generator on. Yes, with the solar energy or whatever I don't know what it does. And then I thought to myself, if I was a powerful world leader, what I would do is I would get a big hairdryer and I would launch it out into space, up above the ozone layers, up above the solar system or whatever it is up there, right? Point it down and have an high energy weapon melting all the ice. That's what I thought I'd do. Because I thought, if you melt all the ice, well, you could get your hands on all the gold mines, couldn't you? And the diamond mines and the lithium. We've been here, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? We could get our hands on all that continent's untapped resources. And then I thought to myself, food tubers, you can't do that because if you melt a load of ice into the world's oceans, you can make the sea levels rise. So obviously, well, that idea's off now, innit? But I mean, it was a good idea while it lasted, wasn't it? Really, food tubers. I mean, it was quite a good idea, wasn't it? I mean, considering I come up with it, it was a fairly good idea, wasn't it, food tubers? Anyway, bye. It's not going to go off. It's not going to go off, food tubers, because it hates me. It hates me. All technology hates your old Gert. Bye, Voodoo. Bye-bye. Bye.